Hey guys, today we're going to be upgrading my Audi S4's brake calipers to a Porsche Macan / Audi Q5 4-piston caliper. You need to jack up the cars, put it on a stand for safe, and then gotta take the lug nuts off. First you want to take off the top caliper bolt, and then you need to get the bottom one off. I'm thinking that they're after me. We're running like faster and faster. This is where the brake racing fluid would be. I only had one on the driver's side. Now you need to push the piston back so that you can get the caliper off. I used a flat screwdriver to pry against the piston under the pad. Now you want to take off the anti-rattle spring. Just use a flat screwdriver and pry it carefully. Now you can take the caliper off the caliper hold down bracket. Just use a flathead screwdriver at the top and bottom and pry. Now you want to use a bungee cord and hang up the caliper somewhere so there's no stress on the brake hose. Now you want to take off the caliper hold down bracket bolts off. And then you can just pull it off. Now you want to use a metal wire brush and brush off the rust off of the hub and put anti-seize on the hub so that the rotor will not get rusted onto the hub. I'm using brake cleaner to clean the surface so I can put some anti-seize on it. Now I'm going to use a hose, pinch, or pliers so that the brake fluid doesn't continue to leak. Now I'm going to install my new stainless steel brake line from 034 Motorsport. You could also install the brake hose after when the caliper is mounted onto the car. These calipers are brand new from Porsche and originally they came grey with the Porsche emblem, and then I repainted them in another video. You guys can check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. Now I'm going to put some anti-seize on the hub. Now I'm going to put my new rotor on the hub. Now I'm going to use my lug nut with the nut on it as a spacer so that it would hold our rotors down. Now we can install the caliper on the car using the same bolts from the hold down bracket. Now we want to tighten up the bolts that hold the caliper down. Now you want to run the new brake lines the same way as the original ones were. These are the bolts that's holding down the caliper. Now you want to pry off the old line with a flathead screwdriver, and then you want to install the new one. If it doesn't want to go on, you can use some lubricant to push it on. We keep running faster and faster. I don't know where we're after. Now we need to loosen and take off the old line so we can put the new one on. And then put the new line and tighten it back up. I spray some brake cleaner so that make sure that there's no brake fluid on the car so it doesn't rip the paint off. Now you can take off the old caliper off. Now I'm going to apply some grease onto the caliper so that the pads can move easily. Now I'm going to put some grease on the pads. Now I'm going to put the pads into the caliper and then also going to grease the pins for the caliper. Now we want to put the pin halfway in so that we can put the clip in. After I get the clip in, I'm going to use a hammer and hit the pin all the way in so it can lock into place. We keep running faster and faster. I don't know where we're after, yeah. We keep up with. Now we want to bleed the brakes.